Booty 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 boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Booty doo 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 doo. Oh, is this? It's a bit low, I guess. Huh? Better? Yeah. What are we hitting at? What are we hitting at? Today is Season 2, Episode 27. I also have to remember to pop my yeah, I think I'm popping off. Pop my stuff. Oh! Hey! What's going on? I guess it's evening over there in the land of the Nippon. I can't remember how it's pronounced. 10 p.m. Yeah, so late. Nippon. Yeah. Nippon. Yeah. Just, yeah, just trying to do some more streaming, some more deving. Don't know how productive today will be. I have a few things. I don't know. I might do a prototype today. Try something that I was thinking about doing before. A lot of stuff is working correctly, which is good. We got rid of our weird clone issue. Game jam? No, I don't think I'm doing any game jams right now. I'm kind of meeting, trying to meet a deadline for the end of the month. I mean, it's April 1st, so April, May, June. So I want to by May. Schmidtline, deadline Schmidt. Why are you doing a game jam? I just finished one. Ah, what game jam did you do? Need to get rid of these way out. I wonder if this will work. It gives me a random person. I got Ronan Jack. Let's go to a battle. Do a slash. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these. Oh, you know, that's what I was thinking about doing. Was getting my event thing. Mini jam finished and playable version during the timeline, but I didn't like how it was. Unpolished and not really finished, so I took another couple days to polish. Weird. Oh, not safe for work. it flagged the NSFW. That is hilarious that it flagged that. That is really funny that it flagged that. Was that an itch? Oh yeah, it is on itch. Submissions. Oh my goodness, this is some crazy looking stuff. I've added a not safe for work and safe for work trigger toggle. Oh, that's good. You know, that's smart, because like if people want to play it and like show it, having that is actually I don't know how much extra work that involves, but I think it's a clever way to kind of loop some things. Man, some of this stuff is just funny. It's funny looking. What do you submit under? Oh, never mind, I found you. Oh, very classy looking Splash, the rose and the sword. How is this not? I'm confused. A night to remember. I like how it's making reference to night stuff. I like that. That's funny. Jousting. That's about as beautiful as it gets. If you use assets, free horse. But I'm a little confused. It was pretty easy in this case. Just made to hide some game objects and show objects. That's right. Dad puns. I mean it is. But like, okay, so I'm a little confused. If this is a not safe for work game, is the game just about jousting? Is it because there's blood? The theme was medieval. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah. I like how not safe for work, everyone else's thing is some sort of sexualized game. And yes, jousting, like if you have enough blood. Or, oh, did you put in decapitations? Like, just having it so that the rigged model can, like, separate the head and you could, like, pop someone's head. That's so funny. I feel like yours is the... Oh my goodness. Wow. So funny. You can knock their armor off and they are naked. Oh! Then it's not. Unsets the night. You can bang them. Okay, that's the not safe for work part. That is funny. That is actually super funny that's... You have to joust. Or if you have toggled it on, you knock them down and then they are wearing bikinis. So no sex cutscene. Hey! I mean, that works. That works. We still using Unity or are we using Unreal? Just look kind of shiny. Yeah, I should probably get my event system going. That's what I should probably... Yeah, so if it's just an animatable jousting game. Unity? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Is it... Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't a very big... I realized it wasn't a very big... what's it called? How many... Oh, 164 submissions, 17 entries. What you must be 18 years old to participate. What you can do. Q&As. Interesting. Oh, I like... Oh, that's funny. No, they run them... Oh, they run them monthly. Okay. Interesting. Wow. General environment textures inspired... Yes. AI generation. Are pre-created and pre-purchased allowed? Are these limited to what engines can be used? No. Interesting. Did you just use your already existing stuff, or did you make new stuff? A good group of devs, just fun, and a good way for me to keep my dev skills up and trying new assets in my ever-growing art. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's why game jams are fun. It's just kind of... I feel like... Let's see if there's any cool jams going on here. I feel like, yeah, especially if you try to go do a game jam that's a little, like, I want to say outside of your normal, like, what you do. I don't know if there's anything good. Broken telephone game jam, that's music. See, that might be something. See, like, I don't do a lot of music something to do with music would be kind of good maybe for me to try. April Fool's Day Game Jam, $100 prize. Picnics Season Jam. Yeah, there's all sorts of little different game jams. I don't know. I should probably do a game jam. I should probably like pick something. All the measurements I did myself in Blender and edit the textures and such when I needed SFX and music too. Oh, that's good. That's a big one. Is the rigging and animating. Oh, that's so tedious. And if you don't have a good rig, it's like if you don't do your rig properly, and then you're like doing something, you're like, oh, I can't animate this, and it's like, oh, because my rig is missing this one thing. Yeah, no, I remember doing rigging and skinning. Oh, skinning too. So it's like if your model isn't good, then you rig it, and then you go to skin, and then you're like, oh, I have this weird typography here that isn't folding nicely, or it's stretching too much, and then you're like, oh. So you gotta like go back and like fiddle with stuff. Yeah, I remember doing all that in school. Oh yeah, game jams, just graphic design game jam. I need like a game jam. It's like you gotta just make something simple. Can I do? There's a way to duration. Let's do like a less than 3 days. These are all passed. Mini game jam. GBG Science Nordic Game Jam. Micro Game Jam Food. Ooh, this one says I can make money. Starts in 3 days. There's a bi-weekly game jam developed held. Every jam has a preset theme and surprise prerequisite that is divulged once the game starts. The prerequisite vote, blah blah blah. It's absolutely fine if you don't finish your game. You can submit it late within 6 hours after the submission close window. Oh, that's nice to know. We happily provide $140 worth of cash prize for each bi-weekly. Oh, that's really nice. I like cash prizes. Assign through to show that you have one thing. Special role in the Discord. $50 via PayPal. 1 PicoCan key. What's a PicoCan? It's a mini program used to build and texture low poly 3D. Many model programs are bloated and loaded with complex, but PicoCAD keeps everything simple. Signed certificate, $30, and then a bunch of PicoCAD things. I mean, this isn't too bad. Mini scripts, PicoCAD. It's open source scripting language. Oh wait, do I have to use a different tool? It's a real source scripting language designed to be especially small, simple, and easy to learn, but powerful enough for real coding. It's easy and popular event for developers in. Oh, okay. So I would have to use this thing, using their engine. So that's the one caveat that I kind of get like a little. Sometimes a lot of these ones they push you to like use a specific engine. Don't find too interested in finding a new engine. You know, I like what I'm using. I've been using it for a long time. I have a lot of stuff that I've made for it. Mini jam. Jam is a beginning-friendly jam for people who want to have fun, meet new people, and learn game development. Themes and topics. Vote for our own theme. Game must be made specific for the jam. Game must be made during the submission window. And if you aren't sure if you're breaking the rules, ask in Discord. Yeah, I know. There's a lot. There's a lot of jams. There's so many. I really missed. I always want like, I would really like to do a mecha jam, something like robots or mechs. I'm a big mecha fan, so it's like I'd love to do something like that. But then it's like I think of how much time I'd be stuck in Blender trying to like model model some like Gundamish stuff. Bro, there's a ton of coming up. It looks like, yeah, no, it's the beginning of the month, right? So it's like there's gonna be lots of stuff. Always the beginning of the month because there's usually like month long. You could also join a team. You don't need to go solo. That's true. That's true. But then it's like, I don't know. I feel like I've been burned by teams so many times, and I'm always like kind of hesitant with them. I have a lot of bad experiences with teams. But yeah, you're right. Like doing a team would be nice, especially like more so for the fact that I am my like main thing is designing and creation of like systems, and I can do everything. I can code, I can art. Oh yeah, I didn't put up my Discord thing. I always forget to do that. A lot of my viewers are my friends and family, and so if I don't post on my Discord, on the game's Discord, they don't get flagged to come visit me. I say that even though I don't do team stuff myself. Yeah, yeah. Like I could probably run like I could also do like management, like kind of what is it called, tasking. That would be another thing. It's just help people because like some people just want to do. Let's say you're an artist, you just want to do the art. You don't want to have to think too complicated about like, oh, how the game's going to interact with. You just want to do your cool art or your modeling or your whatever, right? Or you're a sound person. You just want to like make music, right? If you give a person a frame work to work in, and you're like, hey, I need you to do this, this, and this. Some people are really happy with that, and me, I'm really happy with like the overarching stuff. But yeah, then you have to find people. You have to talk to people. I'm getting old. I've always been an old soul. I always get grumpy. Ooh, cyberpunk. That kind of seems interesting. I'm a big fan of cyberpunk stuff because that can have robots and that can have like people. After jam ends. Okay, well, let's see this cyberpunk one. High tech, lo-fi, late stage capitalism, augmentation, AI, consequences of emerging new technologies, cyberpunk genre. Well, I like capitalism and consequences of technology. I like the idea of just everyone's like plugged in as like like everyone has to buy. It's like I just think iPhones and people getting super hyped on it, and then that'd be kind of. Instead, it's like an implant. And also, I always liked what was that movie? I don't remember it being that good, but it was a movie about like you have like time is a currency, right? And you have like a thing on your wrist that says how much time you have left. And I guess it's like also your life. So if you have lots of time, you can live a lot longer. I don't know, that's kind of a neat concept. Cyberpunk also has a Discord. Cyberpunk. Yeah. I mean, they took some things for some stuff. Oh, okay. Team up is encouraged, but teams can be no more than 5 people. Submissions must run in a browser, yeah, or have a Linux, blah, 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 such as violence and gore, no pornography of any kind, please label not for... no AI-generated content allowed. It's super funny, though, like cyberpunk, capitalism, AI. You can't generate anything with AI. Oh, okay. See, I always dislike this comment about no generated AI content, but like that is a very broad statement. So it's like if I use AI to help me write a bunch of if statements or a switch case, or like I need to import a bunch of, like, I have this like, well, my game has like the anime naming of like moves. If I give an AI like, hey, I have all these words, can you sort them into what they would represent? So it's like anything that's like fire related, sort it into like the fire column, and then I want you to put this in a switch case that has all the fire things as switch case 1. Oh, good morning. Good morning, good morning. 4. Rest in peace. For 3 a.m. restart. Every time. Now that's all I'm going to see every time I look at that. I think of a dead gaming group. Every time. But yeah, just talking about game jams. This morning I'm in a weird spot where it comes to how I feel like about what I want to do today. I had some good momentum the last couple days with bug fixing and getting stuff going. And I've just been ranting about this line in game jams where they say no generated AI, and I'm just like, well, what if I'm just using it to help me take one medium of text and turn it into like code text, so I don't have to write like 800 lines of code, because the AI can just do it in like an instant. You know, stuff like that. It's like, oh, I need to write a function that does this. I know it's going to take, I don't know, it's going to be like maybe 50 lines of code or even 20 lines of code. I could write it myself, but the thing is, the AI could write it in like 3 seconds while it would take me 10 minutes to write. Right? So it's like, oh, now I understand for art stuff, because a lot of this AI-generated art is garbage, and I don't like it. And also I understand that like the sourcing of it is not necessarily really good. What was it? There was something that came out recently about some AI. They pulled Studio Ghibli type art from its creation tool or whatever, or something to do with Ghibli and people trying to use this AI to like generate Ghibli images, because they have a very, Studio Ghibli has a very unique art style. Heck, I feel like the same thing. It's like, oh, if someone was making a JRPG, and they used AI to generate Toriyama styled art, right? I'd be like, well, that's not cool. That's not your art to be, making. I guess, but then you argue, it's like, oh, but it's an homage. It's like, oh, it's like, doing stuff for Stan Lee, or I don't know. This one's interesting. Also talking about teaming up with people for doing game jams. I've done one team up actually. Ameripan, America, Japan. I did do a team up a while back with Ethereal Smiles. He covered up some art. Am I doing a jam? I don't know. Ameripan has gotten me like thinking about it. He got me. He just finished a game jam, and I looked at it, and we were talking about how like when you do a game jam, it helps kind of flex other development muscles, but also kind of keeps things fresh. Because if you make something in a game jam, you might create something in a game jam. It might be something small, but that little component might be something that you could put in your actual game. Also, it lets you look at things differently, which when you're looking at the same code day in, day out, you start to just kind of white wall yourself. So this one piqued my eye. This is a cyberpunk game jam starting April 4th or April 5th. It's a long game jam, which is nice. I like longer ones because I generally, if it's like a 2-week game jam, I might put in 2 days of work. But this one seems pretty cool. It like follows cyberpunk stuff. I don't know what I would want to make. I feel like sometimes these ones, when they're like very open with your the like, if the game jam is too broad, I find it sometimes hard. I like game jams like I was looking at this one that because it had a prize. I like doing ones that have prizes because it makes me feel like, oh, if I succeed and do this, I could get money. Ooh, this one's got it's based. Oh, I've seen these guys. I've submitted one to one of their things. I didn't do well. This is actually the one that I submitted to last time. This is the one I did with Ethereal Smiles. It's funny. Yeah. And I think my game had a bug or broke a little bit in this one. Yeah, because if I go here, I go here. Yeah, this is the one I did it for base game jam. This one, I think my thing still breaks. I never fixed it. Let's see. Let's see if it goes. This is the one where Ethereal Smiles skip. Yeah, see, she wasn't wearing any clothes when I got this model. Oh, I didn't even put a key prompt for that. Silly me. I should have put a press E. We have soapy water now. Let's see if we can find a dirty... This one's dirty? I can't remember how... Oh, use item. No, this one's not dirty. This one's dirty? Nope. Oh, I did use it. Okay, my water's gone. What else do I got? I think I have a broom. I got a broom. I got my little ghost. Apparently, the ghost is actually her dead grandfather, who gave her this cemetery. Okay, this is not. This is this one. Something's broken in my. Oh, okay. Cyberpunk. Oh, there it is. There's the error. Cyberpunk fishing game. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I like going for these ones. These ones that are what is the distribution of the 500? How much money will first get winner? I'm passionate about sound design and I'm pushing a degree specialized in the field. Yeah. A cyberpunk fishing game. It's kind of a neat idea, actually. You fish in like sewers and you're trying to get like mutated fish. Or there's been like a techno virus, and so everything is like... But then that makes me think of Warframe. Warframe has like techno fish. Techno fish. Warframe fish. I'm pretty sure robot fish. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have robot fish. Is it Fortuna? Fortuna fish? No, I know they have. Oh yeah, like see, Robo fish. Robot fish. I know they have like a bunch of different weird robotic fishies. Yeah, just games, fishing mini game. Robofish. Yeah, I don't know. Now thinking about all this makes me wonder if I should try it. Pizza game jam. A pizza game jam. It's pizza. Mystery game jam. Game jam guest YT crew. One person joined. Some of these have like very small. Duck final pass. Untitled game jam. Retro game jam. Weird game jam. Six political game jam. Subversion world game jam. Interesting. These are all sorts of interesting ones. I wonder why they're colored. I wonder what the colors mean. NLT game jam. Low effort princess game jam. Put princess, low effort, follow the theme, no, not safe for work. That's funny. I got reincarnated as a princess villainous. The question is, are any of these? No. You don't make it so I can't play it in browser. No one's got anything to play in browser. Oh man, that's like my big kind of hold back on a lot of these too. I'm not downloading nothing. Not gonna download a single thing. Ooh, the Goblin Game Jam, interesting. Your game must fit the theme of cute or creepy, or a mix of both. Any genre, engine, or style is welcome. Work solo as a team. Keep respectful of community guidelines. Goblin Cafe. You run a cozy... Oh, wow. This is like... So what are these? Are these ideas? Oh, yeah, example ideas, yeah. I don't know. I've been contemplating this now, the game jam idea. You know what? Yeah, I'm contemplating this game jam idea more. You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out my own little game jam, and I'm gonna make my game jam useful to me. I think that's what I gotta do. I gotta make a game jam that's gonna be useful to me. Oh. I guess I'm in an ad right now. Who is in the ad and who isn't? I know my prime subs wouldn't be here, or would be here. I don't know about anyone else. Ow, my wrist. Oh, and then what's this? But must be marked. So theme. How well does the game fit the cute and creepy? Gameplay. Is it fun or effectively scary to play? Unique ideas stand out. Whether audible, adorable, or haunting, does it sell atmosphere? I feel like some of these game jams are kind of weird. Kind of weird in like what they are. But yeah, I don't know. I'm like contemplating game jam. Contemplating a game jam. If I did a game jam, I'd need to like start off with something very specific. Probably some sort of art. I'd have to start with some sort of art, and then I could build off of that. I think that's what I would have to do. I'd have to have some sort of art to start with, and then go from there. I don't know what I want to do. I'm like not. Actually, no. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna do something real quick here. Yuppie doopie doopie. Yuppie doopie doopie. Don't need any specials. Library. The question is, did he update this? Did he push an update to this? I don't know if he did. I'm going to check it out real quick. There's another developer making a typing game. I don't know if he pushed an update or not. I hope he pushed the update. See how much his game has changed in like... Have you gotten a chance to play Chrono Trigger? I played a little bit of it. I went back in time. I got to the princess. Spoilers. Oh. No, he hasn't. I don't think he did the update. Because there isn't any... I don't think he did any update to this. I don't know. I don't know if there's any update here. Oh, we're getting fold, bean, peas, gold, lift, curl, bird, tell, kit, swim, shoe, line. I like his little, oh, dark, home, drum, lake. Yeah, I didn't get too far in Chrono Trigger. I think I was trying to play while the kids were around. Help, leaf, flock, peach, honey, sugar, stove, robot, bandage, truth, pouch, dream, crisp, smile, water, crash. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he did anything. Plums. Because I would assume I'm supposed to go to another. He's got like mini games. Where are my mini games? Where does it start asking me questions? I don't think he updated it. I don't know. Maybe he did. No, he didn't update it. It just takes me to this. And then his leaderboard isn't working. Name. Yo mama. No. Okay. So it's not, he didn't update anything. Chrono Trigger, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. If I were to make a Game Jam game, what would I do? Pop into egg spread real quick. Actually, you know what I could do? I could do this. I like this idea. Go to itch. Go to browse assets. Maybe I find an asset pack that just like, I really like that cyber. Maybe I can find like cyberpunk. Cool. Let's see if we got anything with cyberpunk tags. Also make it free. We got 9 free robots. Let's look at some robots. Where are these robots? Oh, interesting. They're kind of like squared. Now the question is, do they move? And I don't know what this... Oh, they made them modular. Or they made pieces modular, which is good if I were to like break them. I watched a guy make a system that he did completely coded animations in Unity, which was pretty cool. Which was really neat, actually. What else do we got? Got some pixel art peoples, punches, climbing, taking hits. Oh yeah, this is a person. I already used this person's assets. I do use the person's stuff. Not these ones, but like other things. What's this? This is like a voxel. These are all voxel type stuff. Ooh, these are like cyberpunk like items. That's kind of neat. And guns and images. I don't know what's with a lot of these voxel created stuff. Very bizarre. Interesting. Free game assets. I don't know. You try to find something that piques the interest. This is like gun collection. Oh, then they hold their gun up. Interesting. Interesting. Huh. I don't know these resources exist. Yeah. So itch.io is like super good for. Generally, I like to go here. If I'm gonna do a game jam, I'll go here and I'll try to find a free resource, something that's like that would be like cool to use. That goes with the theme. And then yeah, I just grab that and I run with it. See here, this is the one I used for my my last game jam. I used that, and I used like the Boobalicious lady wherever she is, somewhere in here. But yeah, there's lots of, hey, there's the skeleton I use in my game. Oh, I remember these ones I thought were really neat. This was just like a very cool. I liked this idea because it'd be like very simple, shaded, just like a dark kind of thing. Just use like 3 colors for the entire game. That was a really neat idea. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. There's also I could foray back into 3D work, doing 3D games in 3-dimensional space. That could also be a thing. Yeah, there's lots of stuff, lots of things. Oh, look, there's a wizard that looks familiar. Mind you, I had this guy. I paid this guy for some stuff. Anything cool? Anything really sticking out to me? It's got like a super polished, not polished, maybe just something with animations. That's like the big thing. So you gotta have things animate kind of cool. Oh, that's cute. These are cute little chunky monkeys. Spaceships. I love spaceships. Oh, see, this is that same guy. He did his other pack. And there's some people who make like tons. Yep, there's the archer I use. Tons of. Ooh, this looks spicy. I don't know what this is, but this thing's pretty cool. It's like a neato thing. To learn some of this stuff, like enough to make simple games. Oh man! So it depends on like how big of a realm do you want to dive into? Like if you want to dive into something really simple, you could go use like Game Maker or RPG Maker, I think it is. You could use RPG Maker, or you could use Godot or Godot, whatever, and you could make a really simple game. You could use Unity, and you could use there's like, where is it? Another one that's really big is Unity Corgi engine. So you get Unity, and then you go to the asset store, and you buy this thing, the Corgi engine, and it pretty much just lets you use, it's like a built-in, it has a bunch of built-in stuff, and then you can use it to build off of that. So it's got like platforming stuff, it's got a lot of side-scrolling, it's mostly platforming stuff. It does a lot of platforming. So we want to do platforming. I think it has other things. There's physics. Yeah, see, I have the Corgi engine. I've used it. I tried to use it. I don't know. It wasn't. Again, it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to make like a Chrono Trigger type game, you could probably use something like RPG Maker, and then you get like asset packs like this, and you just like, well, this lets you look. We can even, this person did a good, this is a good sell on an asset pack. Like I can actually run around, except for I can't run around. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, go to the next page. Oh, this is definitely like Corgi engine type stuff. Oh, see, they did some weird layering stuff issues, but this is probably built in Unity. How do I talk to you? How do I talk to you? I want to talk to you. I can't remember what the controls were. But this is a good little thing. What did they make it in? Doesn't say what I made it in, but yeah. Yeah, it's like download this pack. Oh, it's a Godot. See here, Godot project. So even there's people who build stuff that they like make. Oh, look at this. You got all these different characters. Gosh. People who can do art. This is kind of loud. You know, you're like a ninja. Yeah, so this is like someone's Godot project. Platformers and RPGs do seem like a good starting point with these starting points. Maybe the easiest one is definitely platformer. RPG gets very complicated very quickly. But yeah, platformer is really easy. Gives you like the basics of writing a move or using movement or using whatever engine you want to use. Godot is like the big one right now. A lot of people are using Godot. It's a very basic engine, and yeah. Card game? Oh yeah, you could do that. You could do that in Godot. You could do that really in anything. Making a card game. I bet you know what? Kind of like Magic, but something like Pokemon or like a card game. Yeah, you could do what is it? Unity card game template. Look, there's someone who's made a free template. It's not very good. Looks like garbage, but it looks like they actually made a. When was this made? So this was their last update was a few years ago. Okay, so this isn't really being kept, but like you could find people that have made templates, and you could just download it and add it to a project and try it out. I mean, this looks it's just all like really simple art, but if someone's written the code for it, and if the code's like readable, a great template to learn and get started with card-like games. Yeah, see? Something like this. So you just get Unity, and then you add the asset, and you slap in some nice art, and bingo bang. You don't even have to have nice art. You could do like this person, just, you know, janky stuff. But the thing is, it's easy to get, you know, you can go and grab this kind of stuff, put these on your cards, and have them like summon dudes out. You know, there's things, these have a lot of like, they have animations. You can get them with animations. Yeah, there's a lot of thing. I had a cat game that I wanted to make. It was called Meow Meow Massacre. And it was about a cat that is just like, you start off as like a small cat or like a cat, and then as you like destroy and kill things, you get bigger, and then you just destroy more and kill more, and you just, the idea is that you just get big enough to destroy the world. It was my really simple, silly game that I wanted to make at one point. It was a game jam idea kind of. But yeah, you got stuff like this. Do it. It's easier said than done. It's very easier said than done. Cause like, I mean, one second. Let's see if it has any bones to it. You're talking about doing it. Let's close this. Is there anything to? It's gonna take a big poop. Shutting down. Unity Hub. 1 minute game. Restoration Crusade, that was the game. This is the one I made with Cece, a pooping game. A game where you run and you poop. Super Dropkick Bros. This was me making a Smash Bros. Like game. Mech RPG, Jumble. Is there no Meow Meow Massacre? Maybe I deleted it. Can I like show and explore? Okay, Super Dropkick. Short games. I love Super Smash Brothers clones. Yeah, Super Dropkick Bros. The idea was just like you only have one move and it's just drop kicks. And that was like the idea of that game. I don't even think I did anything with it. Let's see if I did anything with it. Open it up and take a quick peek. Now that I'm thinking about that, let's just quickly go back to here. And what if I just put in drop kick? Can I do assets? I would need like something where someone's just like standing. This loading up. Oh, we got a problem. What's this? Okay. Please move project files somewhere readable. What are you talking about? Project is case sensitive spelling. Case sensitive are not supported. Okay. I don't know what's going on with this. It's being a little upsetting. The project might be corrupted. Browse assets, free, maybe like fight. Oh, this one might have something. Got some punches, some flying kicks. Yeah, just some pixel art things like this, and I don't know, this project might be, oh, there we go. Okay, it's popping off, it's coming. Yeah, you just grab some things like this, some random idle, walk, attack animations, hurt, death animations. I just want someone doing a drop kick. Just want a drop kick. Drop kick. Looking for a drop kick. See, that's the thing. It's like, if you have an idea of something you want to do, you might not be able to find the asset for it. That's the kicker. So you might be like, oh, I want this thing to do this thing. And then you just can't find it. This is taking a long time. This is cooking up a storm. Why is this taking so long to load? Well, let's get rid of this. Let's go sprites. And see if we can find anything cool. Sprites. 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 If you could make a game, what kind of game would you make? Let me know. What kind of game would you make? Oh, this one looks pretty. That's a pretty cool. This is Great work. That's a pretty cool little thing. Attack 1. Hurt. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool one. Actually, you know what? I might just can I add to collection? Cool. Music, pixels, add to collection. Close. Okay, did this finally? Oh, okay. So this is what we got. Let's see if it does anything. I have a player, and I can't do nothing. Does the player have anything? I have a ball. So I think I was just saying how quickly I could make this. Dynamic sprite. Is it in here? Here? Oh, maybe I have to do it here. Landing event, add component. How about, oh wait, there's a character controller. Whoopsies, I have one. Character controller. Let's just take a look at this. See if the character controller is doing anything. I kind of want to change that sprite. Flip. Oh, look at this. Crouch. Events, fields. I guess I did something. Awake. Fixed update. Players on the ground. But what am I using to move? Oh, am I using these? This might be why. No. Yes, W. What is my jump, crouch? See, this is when you don't know what you did. Okay, if ground, crouch, if ground and jump, flip. Multiple. Okay, so why is this not doing anything? Fixed update. Collision. Do I not have this set up? I must have written some stuff and then kind of. What is ground? Yeah, I don't know. Amount of force added to the player's jump. Yeah. Did I not set up a controller for this? On crouch event. I don't know. I must have started something and then didn't finish. But yeah, and that's the other thing. Is like you can come back to code and you're just like, I don't know what I did here. I have no idea. And it's kind of like, do I want to even continue? Do I want to try to figure it out? So this is just blocking. Player. Circle. Air. Why don't I have any controls? I must have been writing this. This must have been in the middle of being written. I think I've distracted you too much from your actual programming duties. No, I kind of started off a little bit distracted this morning. Not sure what I wanted to work on. I mean, I could close this, get rid of this. And because yeah, there was I was gonna write. Do I have more things here? What do we got? World, transition, level. Yeah, I was gonna maybe prototype out the event system. What I was thinking about. I was thinking about that. event system. With the Unity engine, I am this satisfied. Okay, I don't really want to have you ask me a bunch of questions. Let's open up the thing. Maybe I could just do a prototype of the code for it, for the event system. So I'll do pseudocode. It's not pseudocode. I don't know what you would call it. Generally, you could like write code down on a piece of paper, and it's like an idea of what you're going to do. I'm going to write it in here once this is up and running, and then just kind of an idea. So this is the way I code. It works for me. So what I do, generally before I start clicky-clacking code, because I'm not a coder who can't just pull all the knowledge out of my ass, excuse me, I actually have to like kind of think before I start writing, because I could literally write myself into a corner. That's the problem. So I need a script. So we're going to go to scripts, ladder script. We'll add here, create a new C# script, ladder, event generator. There we go. I think I spelled that right. I probably didn't. And we'll open this up. So we have this. Probably will still need start. Probably won't need update. Boop. So, what is this gonna do? Let's do this. Beep, boop, beep, beep. So, this is the event generator for hero skill based choices. I guess I gotta do this. Boop. So what do we need? We're gonna need to. So we're gonna need to. We need description text. We'll need description. We'll need title. We'll maybe need like NPC. We'll need question / problem. We'll need choices, and we'll need to get relevant data from ladder game data. Okay, so things that we're going to need. We'll probably need public text. It's not happy with that. I got to add some things. So we'll add using Unity engine .ui using, oopsies, using, is it T? Yeah, there we go. This thing, Text Pro. So public text, I guess a Text Mesh Pro. This will be, we'll call this event. Yeah, event description. So this is going to describe. Oh, actually, we should put add text. And this is going to be describe describe what the party is facing. Then we're going to need to add, probably need some buttons. So a button, and I'll make it an array, and this will be event choices. The choices the player will have. Okay, so then we're going to need some values that are going to hold stuff. So we're going to need a function. Check what is the best hero stat per hero, and sort them in order. So we might have to do more than one thing here. So this is like checking each hero who has the best stat for it. Okay, so this one does that. Then we'll have, oopsies, not summary. Then we will check check what heroes' skills are usable for choices. So this is picking what we have. Ooh, I'm gonna have to add another little thing here. Randomly generate the event problem solution. So this one's going to generate our problem and our problem solution. So like, what value do we need? We're also going to have in here. So we're going to make a little thing here, just to add a little UI object values, whatever values. This is stuff for UI stuff, just so I know. We're going to add a little thing here. Random gen sources. So this is what we're going to have here. We're going to have a whatever. We'll make it public. Things don't have to be all public. I should probably be making things private. Whatever. So this is going to be string array. And this is going to be called event, or yeah, event description list. So this is where I would write out multiple different descriptions, and then we would just pull a description from it. What other things? Oh, you know what we'd also need? We need a public string, same thing, event fail description. In the event failed description, we'll need a string for our event success description. Is it you? Success. Yeah, there we go. Description. What else are we gonna have to make? So these are just gonna be some texts that we have. We are also going to need to give a reward. So we will also probably have to make a thing here. Generate the correct reward / failure result. So this is going to generate if they get something like XP item recruit. I don't know, I'm spelling bad things. Heal / rest, I guess. Experience items, heal, rest. Then we have, this is for like a positive result. And we'll just go accept. And then if we have a negative result, or negative, would be like damage to hero or hero / party, death to hero / party, trigger battle. I don't know what else. What else would there be as a consequence? We could be mean, and we could put like a stat stat deduction stat subtraction. So this would actually affect a stat, which would be kind of brutal. That'd be kind of brutal. Ooh, can I even make it more brutal? Ooh, man, the brutals keep coming. Aging. Teleport. Wow, this is just getting more and more and more. I could just keep adding negative things if you fail. Because I think of like, oh, okay, you're like stuck here, and yeah, okay. Yeah, so that does that. That's gonna be a lot of stuff there. Okay. We will probably also need not really UI, but I think it's just gonna be extra values. So public game object target of event. This is used to set any set is used to, okay, you for the targeted hero for an effect /reward. Yeah. Okay, so we'll need a target of that. Yeah, we got buttons. Yeah, so these are the buttons that, ooh, yeah. I guess this doesn't actually have to be this. This could be a text. Because this is just text, technically. This is text. I should probably just make this text. Text Mesh Pro, and we'll go event choice. I'll put button in front of it. Button, event choice, text, yeah. Ending it with text, so I should know. And then this is going to be which one? Failed decision. These are all going to be, these have to all be written at the same time. What else do I need? Do I want to add randomness? Randomly generate the solution. Yeah, I guess I'll need to have some stuff here. So this will also have, like, we should give an example. So generate solution, so like problem solution. Skill check. Skill check. Attack. What is it? Attack. How would I call it? What would you call it? Attack? Whatever, we'll say attack check. And I should just expand on what I'm thinking here. So this is like dex to wall run over pit. Okay. And then this one is like something like water attack to put out fire. Something like that. So it's like if the party member has an attack that could do it, but the thing is, it's like you could have, then I could have like cascading solutions. This is where it gets complicated, where you start nesting stuff. So it's like, okay, well, if I could use an attack. Ooh, also, it could be a choice between an attack or a thing. I need to also start coming up with like some of these descriptors, which I could build in to here, like have it in the code, or I have it in that. So if I like go back to here, and we go to our ladder UI and we go ladder choices, and we'll take choice 1. We'll close this thing and we'll add our event one. Boom. No, we don't add it here. No, we don't. We don't add it here. Remove. This would be its own thing. I'd actually have to make it its own scene. Okay, we'll do that. Wait, do I have one? Level up, shop, end game, combat. There. Let's go create a new scene. Scene, and this is battle, ladder, event. Okay. Did I do anything here? Yeah, whatever. No, I didn't do anything. No, don't save. Okay. Here, we're gonna need a empty game object. This will call this the like event generator. This is going to need that script. Grab that there. We also need some butanos. So we'll need text. We need to give you a camera. Here we go. Boop. And grab our text. We'll stick this in the middle here, or somewhere here. It'll be somewhere here, I think. Should I just gray out? Maybe I'll just gray block my stuff. Square. Oopsies. So it's here. Why is my square so small? Can I make my square bigger? 1. And we'll just do this. What the heck? Why is my square so small? Okay, let's do this. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't use a square. Maybe I should use an image. Delete. UI image. Yeah, this is a bit bigger. Okay, cool. Let's block this off. Can we see this? Something like this. Okay. And just kind of block out my ideas of what I want things to be. Something like this here. I'll add another image. Maybe grab something that I got. Something like this, something nice and light. Stick this in the back here. Call this wall. And we'll jack this guy up. Something like that, and something like that. Let's see what that looks like. Something like this. It's nothing too crazy to start with. This one we should make something a little bit nicer. Maybe something like that. Sure, or this one. Let's go with that. And this can just go back to being this. Ooh, it's a little light. That's kind of. There we go. And we'll go text. We'll switch this to what I was using here. We'll make our text color maybe like a sandier thing. Sure, why not like that? We need to set our width of this to here. Let's go move you around to probably something like here. Set our width a little bit more in the center. Let's go 400 by 400. And that gives us a nice little bit of stuff. I probably want like another image. So this will be our whatever event, whatever, paper. Let's just put paper. Now I want something else, probably here, some sort of image of like the situation. Some sort of image of the situation, you know? Like a locked door or something. I don't think I have any images like that. Something that would be really simple. Yeah, I'll probably have to make some images that are going to go there. and be representative of like what you have going on. I don't think I have anything that I could really use that would work as a placeholder. Because you're in a cave, you're like not really anywhere. Huh. I need a placeholder for something for now. Something for now. Whatever. This, no, that's just gonna be too grainy. Let's stick this in here. You're in a cave. Something like that. Something just to kind of give you an idea. Then we're also going to need some butanos, some buttons. And we'll stick these buttons here. They'll probably be longer. And I could probably do something like this. Okay. Now I wanted this to go up. There we go. Do something like, let's go 70. And then we'll scale our button. Something like this. And then we'll go our width, go longer. Something like that. Right there, that's not too bad. How are we looking with this? It's a pretty big button. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, max we're gonna have is 4 buttons. So duplicate, duplicate, and duplicate. Here. Here. And here. Oh, the problem is all these buttons are overlapping each other. So we're going to have to bring them all here. And I think all these buttons actually have to shift their heights down to maybe like 55. And you need to come down to there. We need to be able to actually separate the buttons so that they're not inadvertently triggering each other. Paper. Go up with the paper. Text is going to go up to here. Something like this. Actually, this text can be center. What is this looking like? Yeah, it's not too bad. It definitely needs to be way cleaner and nicer, but this is kind of the idea of what it would be. Yeah, so this is like event image. And now that I have that, I know that we're going to also need other UI things. So we're going to need public image event start. Oh, yeah, this is actually going to be like, yeah, okay, event start. Image. We're going to need another image. There's going to be event success. Image. And then we're going to put an image for failure. Event failure image. So then we can show whatever happens, it like changes. Here in our random generation, public Images. This is going to be an array of starting image. And then I'll have to make an array of success and fail. And these are all in the same number. So image success image and public image. And this is what I was talking about, AI stuff. It's like if I already knew all the stuff I wanted, I could be like, hey, I need you to write code for all this stuff. I could literally, actually, you could literally write in all your comments. So like what I did here, and then have it write the code. Oh. Yeah. Could have it do that. Yeah, so that's good. We're gonna have like a stockpile of stuff. Excuse me. So let's take a look-see real quick here. If I go to my generator, don't have to worry about it, but we do have to do these descriptions. So let's make 3 for now. Failure description and success description. Okay, the first one is going to be something along the lines of you come across a pit, comma, someone needs to get across. Someone needs to get across. Boom. And then failure. I'm gonna have to make this separate something. The hero has fallen into the pit. Yes. Exclamation mark. Hero has made it across. Cool. Yeah. That's a really basic thing. And yeah, that would be like the basic way of doing this. We have some texts that we have to grab. So this is this text is actually going to be called whatever. We'll just put it under the paper. Here, this is going to be our event description text. Yeah, we're going to slap this here. What? Whoa. It's a Text Mesh Pro. Is it not? Text Mesh Pro. Text Mesh Pro. Did I not use Text Mesh Pro? What the heck? I've had this problem before. And I can't remember where this problem Pro UI Text Mesh Pro text. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I have to do it like that. Maybe this can't be that. And I can just make this text mesh pro underscore. Okay, let's do text. Okay. This is the one I want. That. It's text mesh pro underscore text. TMP underscore text. That's what I have to do. So now that should connect those. And this is where having to do so much art is. I may do something like a side scrolly thing for this and figure out a way to make it a lot easier. Okay, we got text. Perfect. Button choice text. This is going to be from something else. Wait, shouldn't I have button event choice text? But I need that for multiple. This has to be an array. Because I'm going to have multiple buttons. Yeah, so this is going to be 4 buttons. Whoops. Here. And then we have button number 1. Boop. Button number 2. Boop. Button number 3. Oops, oops, oops. Boop. And button number 4. Boop. There we go. So those are the buttons. Actually, now I'm thinking maybe I need to do it a little bit differently. Maybe I need to put the description here. I just got a new kind of way of looking at this. What if I boop, 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 grab these guys, bring this over to here, okay, something like this, grab my paper, bring this down here, something like this, and then this is actually going to be something more akin to something kind of like this. Let's just make it smaller, and we'll move it up a bit, something like this, maybe something like that. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. And then the idea is that you have your hero. So I'll just throw in a hero randomly. Add a playable. We'll just slap in you. You're always getting slapped in. You're the OG. So you're just gonna like start off in this situation. You're like, I'm gonna go in here, kind of thing. You're in the cave, right? So the idea. Oh, let me make you bigger for now. I mean, you can be small. Then I'd probably have to put a frame around this, but that's what it'd be. It's like you would see your party. They would have your party here. Buttons are a little janky. Kind of put it there. But yeah, you would see your party, and then you would pick someone, and then I honestly want to just make a very basic thing. Maybe I should use... I could even use a tile map. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, maybe I'm just going to quickly do a new thing. Let's just do... I need something faster. Faster. I don't need any of this stuff. Oops, did I close the wrong thing? No, I didn't close the wrong thing. I need... Oh, that's why it's so quiet. Just talking to myself. Yeah, I need a little music to go. Maybe I can find like... Maybe I can find like a dungeon. Browse assets. I need like a platform. Tiles? These are all top down. I don't want top down. I mean, I could use a top down. I need like a... I mean, this is kind of, but this is way too nice for my game. I mean, this is pretty dope, actually. What size are they're 16 by 16? Ooh. I mean, this is not a bad thing. This is not a bad one to just grab and... Any nice researchers though fit here as... Yeah, see, like this is not a bad little set. Because I could just use something like this to work as a prototype. But I kind of want it more to be like side scrolly. Almost like this. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Ooh. Art easy to build on levels. Do you have a pixel size? Layer parallaxing, easy tile build, blah blah blah. 16. Okay. You know what? This is not too bad. This one's not too bad, actually. Something like this where they come in. Yeah, actually this is not too bad. I'm gonna download this. Oh, is he charging? Let's name your own price. This is a support comment. Thanks for doing it for free. Support comment. Okay. What the heck just happened? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I may have to grab something after. But yeah, I like the idea of this. Your party comes in. It tells you what's going on. I can use a tile map to actually make this. And then, which means I could make different things. Or I pre-make them. Which I could do too. But this is, again, just a bunch of art stuff. But I think that's good. Let's save. I think that's kind of what I think I want to have. So that works. I think that's good. I probably have to streamline how I set up this, where I'm sourcing all my images and my text. I probably need to maybe make a JSON file, like a text file that holds all of this stuff, and then it just imports it. So then I can just grow that text file. We'll have all the text for it. Yeah, there's also other variables I could add into here. But I think that's pretty solid for what I've got planned. Now, does it? I don't think it runs anything. I don't have anything being set. On start, it would just be like we would set. So here would be on start just run the gen or fixed fixed event. So then if we have a fixed event, we need to have that up here. Public int fixed event number. So this is a value given to this script to not run the random gen and use use a fixed event given from ladder game data. And the reason why we'll have this is if I want to like force certain things. So let's say if I want to make it like, oh, okay, you're doing really well and you've been really lucky with everything, well, I'm gonna maybe push into a range where it's like, oh, you have a higher chance of getting a pull that's not what you necessarily would like, and vice versa. If you're doing really poorly and like something could cripple you, I want to like, it's called saving grace. It's like a once per run save, you know, just to make you just to keep you going a little bit longer. And I guess I don't know what the opposite. What's the opposite of saving grace? What's the opposite of blessing? A curse? Opposite of saving grace. Opposite of saving. Word for saving grace. Yeah, what's an opposite of it? Face saving. Autonomous, unhelpful, discouraging, evil, death, danger, decline. Interesting. Yeah. I keep like moving back and feeling like I'm too far away from the camera. Foreboding omen. that's true. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw this in here. Saving grace and foreboding omen. Value to set based on the player's current progress. Yeah, I like that. And then it's like you could even get it. You could like get a little thing that says, "Oh, you have a foreboding omen," and it'd be like another thing to kind of help you too. It's like, "Oh, foreboding omen," and you're like, "Okay, I know that if I like." Oh, it makes me think of, oh, you know what? Ominous from like JoJo. No, just ominous. Or is it menacing? Is it menacing? I can't remember. No, maybe it's menacing. Oh yeah, it's menacing. I'm going to have this in here. It's I'd have to put this in here, just so like just so this is like kind of like you have a room, and it just this is just coming off of the room. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I like this idea. I like the idea of maybe putting something like this in. Yeah, I just have to. I'm just gonna put this in my thing here. Menacing JoJo, or on. Well, I guess this would be on the event door. Yeah, I'd have to do that there. I'd have to put this in the other, like the other thing. Alive, yes, you know. And am I? I'm okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Just prototyping or recoding an event system. So like in the game, this is kind of like what would happen when you get a non-combat situation. So it's like you get to, your party comes in, there's something they have to do. You pick which party member is going to do it based on like a stat thing. And then there's a chance that, they either pass it and you move on. They fail it, something. So if you pass, something good happens. If you fail it, something bad happens. And I was talking about, right now, I'm using a randomly generating it. But I want to have a saving grace and a foreboding omen, which is like if you're doing really badly, it'll more likely give you something that's within the realm of success for your party. And if you're doing really good, it's going to give you something a bit harder. Not like impossible, but just something a bit harder. And then I was talking about like JoJo and menacing, and then I was like, oh, I got to put that on like some doors. So it's like if you're in the, so if I save this, and then we go to scenes, ladder, go here. So like one of these ones would have like, just to kind of let the player know, it's like, oh, this one has like menacing. Yeah, is it correct to say the phrase with great please? Because it sounds wrong. Should be pleasure? Yes, with great pleasure. Yes, with great pleasure. So it's like if you're helping someone, or it's like, I serve you with great pleasure. Yeah. Memory, not memorying. Memorying. Yeah, memory, not. There's no memorying. There's memory. I have a memory. I had a memory. I have many memories. Yeah. So wait, current, I have a memory. Past, I had a memory. Future, I'm almost sure I heard with great please somewhere in a film. Memorying? Remembering. 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 With great please? Doesn't sound right. With great pleasure, that's a thing. It's like a butler would say that. It's like, oh, with great pleasure, sir. Or yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, you're saying, you're thinking remember. You're remembering hearing someone say with great please. Now, if I want to make an ing form of memory, even there is no such word, would it mean memorying or memorying? That I wouldn't know. Josh, you want to like English up here? You know your English better than me. Mr. Battlehoss is a denoted writer and not cartographer, typing person. He types. He's like remembering. Meow 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 meow. Meow Edge is here. He has joined the chat for Mortal Kombat's sake. Have you started your Roblox thing? I don't know, my tummy's kind of rumpy. Yeah? Oh, you got some work in progress? Work in progress I can see? Show me some of them block man. Nah, not silly enough. Memory, not remembering. Sounds correct, because it is, but it shouldn't, because it's the whole point. Oh! You just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, so that's good. That does the thing. It's super simple for the 3D modeler. Oh, yeah. You send it to the... Look at that! Dude! Jeez! Can I pull this on screen? Can I bring it onto the screen? I'm not sure. That's fine. If you're not sure, I'll just leave it there. But I mean, like, it's so crazy how good it looks. Like, for what I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't underestimate your power there. I want to see. How do I not? Why can't I see? Isn't there a way to, like, view? Alright, we'll bring this over. But, like, I missed a bunch of letters. Nah. Yeah, so, like, is he gonna model these fingers? Oh, but they have like Lego hands. That's the thing. But, like, dude, this looks so good. Like the base. Oh, okay. Dude, this is super good. Like, he's just adding costume. Like, I feel like they could just take your turnaround and just cut this and just stick it onto them. It's for Roblox. He's doing some custom stuff for a Roblox mod or something. But, like, I feel like you could just take this and just slap it on a Roblox thing. That's super cool. It looks good, man. How long did it take you to turn that around? Damn, that's good. So yeah, it's like Minecraft, but like a game engine, I guess. Man, I could honestly, if it was like, because I remember Minecraft had a, what's it called? What is it? Oopsies, not what I wanted. Minecraft skin editor, I think it was like, or something like that. I think it was like, you know, you go to like something like this, and you can like, I made a Minecraft skin, you know? And I think about like, I used to make my own, yeah, so like, but like, I'm thinking about how, can I turn this around? Oh yeah, you can. It should be there in the base. But like, it's like if I were to take your thing and like literally just cut and like project it onto the model, you know what I mean? Like, blocky. That's funny. Okay. Wait, can I make like see-through? Can I make like... They provide me. Okay. I mean, still super cool. And if you're making good bank off of that, like 3.5 hours to like slap out something like that, maybe you need to get into like Roblox skin creation or something like that. Actually, I wonder if there's a. Yeah, that makes me wonder. Roblox skin maker. Is this like a thing? Wow, this is just like a skin maker for a lot of different things. Yeah, I'm pretty decent. I just don't want to get into another weird niche. Hey, man, if the weird niches pay. Is this it? No. Arsenal skin maker? These are all like really bad apps that are in Roblox. I think this is the closest thing. Select a template. They look very wide. Yeah, well that's the way they are. They're like very. The only difference is they have like a round head. But the thing is they can also, if it paid and it wasn't unshowable for other work, I'd be happy. Well, I mean, I thought you said it is paying. You're getting paid to do that, right? Though, right? And if your hourly rate is like good, I want to see if I can make a costume. I don't want to download anything. This is all ding dong boo boos. Snapchat. Yeah, but it's basically can't be used for. Oh, that's true. I guess. I don't know. You know what? I could question that, because if you can make something so basic look good, that is pretty impressive. Like I shouldn't be shocked at how good your piece is, but like you literally were just looking at Roblox stuff and like damn. I don't know. I think if you can work in constraints, I think that's a big thing. It's showing that your ability to adapt and work in like all sorts of different things, from like super really really crazy detailed stuff to like that art was really good. I should admit. Yeah, like it's very impressive for like if you do a comparison to like other crud. You know, we grab this and we grab just some Roblox. Let's go to Roblox skin. And we bring something like this, and you like look at some of these. They're like I mean, I honestly think that you could just take, like I said, you could take this and you could slap it on, literally project it onto the 3D model, and it would be like, okay, like here's a Luffy, and he's got some abs, right? Like that's kind of okay. Like, yeah, no. Oh, look at this Luffy. This Luffy's gotten Luffyified. Well, they got 3D modelers, but yeah, I know what you mean. Abs, yeah, super abs. What do you mean? Like some of these are just it's weird, and I guess it's because it does fall into, they're constrained by the way that these models, because I don't think they can change animation. After that episode, 2-year pause. Oh, they can change the animations, because I can see this. Like this is what we have no shoulders. In ours. Oh, okay, yeah, you were saying it's floating hands. But you know why it's floating hands? I bet you it's because of they're using this they're still using this thing, this kind of template. So your hands are in there. They get rid of the shoulder part. They color. They probably, I don't know how they do it. It's for more dynamic animations. That makes sense. Yeah, like Rayman. That's true. Yeah, skin collector. I feel like they're very. I feel like there's so much specular. Do you feel like that? That's a thing? All these look like they have a lot of specular. A lot of these images, they smash up the glossiness of how these robot characters, like, just, I feel like everything has higher specular. I don't know why. It's weird. Man, you could be a master skin maker. I remember I was somewhere that dev just was too lazy to make hands and arms connected. Hey, you know what? Sometimes laziness breeds, what is it called? Like, creativity. I can't remember, I saw something about that, about you put a lazy worker in like a factory or something like that, and you like have them replace two people, and they'll find a way to do both the jobs or something along those lines. It's like using a lazy person to optimize the situation, because a lazy person won't want to do all the work, so they'll find a way to make it easier for themselves. I thought that was interesting. But I think I'm going to call it there. I did a little bit of prototyping for the event generator. I have a UI kind of idea fished out. And I'm feeling really hungry. Also, we're going to have to put some menacing in. One of these is going to have a menacing. Yeah, I don't need a sprite open. I heard my name earlier, but I was dealing with something. Did I miss anything? No, it's just like a spelling English related question from before, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, let's just make sure I save everything I was working on. Yep, and leave these open because I want to come back to it. Close this. And yeah, I think that is it. That's gonna have myself an early lunch today. Up early. The boys somehow broke out of their room this morning and came kicking in our door. Physics teacher used to tell there are two things moving progress: laziness and wives. Honestly, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's a good one. It's true, because behind every great man is an even greater wife or woman, right? That's true. It's very true. But yeah, no, we're gonna call it there. That was a good way to end. You know, remember, you get yourself a good woman. She's gonna push you in the right direction. That's what you want. You want them pushing you in good directions. Raid? Yeah, I should raid actually. Let's Shadow Legends this. Let's finish with a Shadow Legends. I always say it because that has been stuck. Is there anyone who I can ride? Oh, we got a Unity dev here. English dev, chilling. They're doing something with penguins. This is possibly an interesting one. Do we have any more other Unity people? Oh, look, a raccoon. Is this in Unity? Oh, they're French. I generally like to stick to Unity or pixel art. This guy's Unity and pixel art, but they're not English. English. I don't know. Tinkering. Riffworks. I'm kind of curious about this penguin now. There's a dude I come from him, but he's playing some games now, so maybe not game playing. Should be doing work. No, I play games all the time. Let's see this guy. Let's see what this guy's up to. This guy's got like a lot of stuff. He's got like some weird Donkey Kong stuff going on.
You're making art, music, games, whatever, you know. Just working on skills, working on honing your skills is never a
Hello.
loss. It's always a win.
I always like to
You
say.
know when those skills will be tested.
Let's see if he responds.
Hello, ya, aber.
Let's see what he responds to this. I'm gonna drop him off here. He's watching like a really old animated thing of Donkey Kong.
Going to drop them off?
Haha, there we got him. We got him.
Whoever you're dropping off, I'll accept them with open arms. Hey, welcome, guys. You joined just at the right moment. Hello, Raiders. Mirrors. Oh, Prosto, welcome. It's a April Fool's monkey show. Don't question it, people. Don't question it. It's just monkey. We're monkeying around here. A long time no see, Prosto.
And then I can
You
just
guys
do.
like Donkey Kong?
I gotta